and welcome to day 2 of the Founders Cup here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. First game we have today is the Seneca War Chiefs with the Calgary Shamrocks. I'm joined this morning by Brian Wong, acting GM of the Seneca War Chiefs. Thanks for coming on, Brian.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So kind of a disappointing day yesterday, but the team looks up and ready and to turn things around.
Yeah, we were a little caught by surprise with how flat the boys were. We thought we had them ready, but we spent some time talking it out, had some chalk talks last night, a couple walkthroughs, and hopefully get a better performance, better effort today.
Mm-hmm. And kind of an interesting stat, even though you lost, you didn't let up a lot of goals as far as losing teams, so maybe something to take away from it?
Yeah, our defense has carried us all season. We've never had any concerns with our defense. Yesterday, I think the offense, the boys got a little, we're a little too principles of box lacrosse, which is you got to keep that ball moving and keep it hot. And it was a little bit too much one-on-one stuff.
And it was a bit of a long travel too, so that extra day of just being here, being settled in, will hopefully help us. A face-off is won by the Shamrock.
Yeah, we're not going to make any excuses for the travel. Everybody's traveling here, so.
Shamrocks winning the game against Saskatchewan SWAT yesterday. Ball bouncing shot, good save. We have a holding penalty. 25 seconds into the game.
Yeah, early test for the defense here.
Yeah, Seneca losing to the BC Adirondacks yesterday, 12-3. But a lot of games left, so a lot of time to turn around.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good thing about the round robin, but you really want to get off to a good start, but now we put ourselves backs against the wall and we have to step up to the pressure.
We're grabbing the ball and we'll be looking to kill some time here. Trevor Thompson. Just looking for an open, driving in the net, jump shot, crease. 30 seconds killed on that penalty so far.
Yeah, that's a rule we had to adjust for up here in the FNLA. When you are a man down, there's no shot clock. So you can kill the penalty. But here the shot clock runs, so you have to play your regular offense.
We heard that from Mark Fagan. Good shot, good save by Owen Dew. And running it down. Caden Porter looking for his teammates. .50 seconds left in the penalty kill from the Seneca War Chiefs. Five seconds on the shot. Towards the net. And buzzer will go. There you go, last 30 seconds. The Shamrock setting up, passing around the perimeter, looking for an opening. In the center, shot goes wide. 10 seconds on the shot. Throw down, 10 seconds left on the penalty. Seneca will be looking to. We are at even strength.
Hopefully that's a good momentum builder for the defense to kill that early penalty. Oh, maybe not.
Right as you're
just
saying,
cursed us.
Kind of transition seam, and Eli Cross was able to get in there.
Yeah, that hurts.
So at 17 minutes, 29 seconds, the Shamrocks will go up 1-0. Now the War Chiefs, their season's a little bit different, I imagine, than most of the other teams here. Can you tell about the FNLA league and how and the differences? Like you mentioned one rule. Are there any other major rule changes you had to adjust, or really just that?
You know, I'm not that familiar with if there's any other major rule changes, but we are a smaller league, so there's less teams, so we play each other, you know, a couple times a year. So it does develop a lot of rivalries.
Breakaway shot,
hey,
and he ties
there we
it
go.
up. Cameron Carpenter.
Yeah, he's a great story. Cameron Carpenter. He's the goalie for UMass.
Okay.
In college, and he comes here to plays to get his skills up. You know, a lot of good goalies play runner and box. Like the best example would be a Blaze Reardon from Albany. His dad always made him play box to keep his stick skills good.
Good, and we saw him on the breakaway. He talked a bit that breakaway. Sometimes it gets hard to go from sprint to shoot, and he had no issues there.
Yeah, that's a good transition guy who can finish, because they don't get as many chances.
Ball given to the War Chiefs. Go down, setting up their offense. Brian Smith. Looking for that opening there, working it around. Brian getting it again. Drives, able to get in. Kind of a flimsy shot. 60 minutes, 22 seconds, and a 1-1 score. And here come the Shamrocks. I lost the ball there for a second. Ooh, post.
You got lucky there.
Ball goes bouncing down, still on the Shamrock shot, less than 10 seconds. They come, looking for a quick shot.
Nice cut.
And
settle down.
Oh, ball kind of bouncing weird there. It's loose. Picked up by Darren Mohawk. Oh.
This was our problem yesterday, too many turnovers.
Here we go, Shamrock.
We survived that one. Now we got to take care of the ball.
Ball be given.
It's our captain, Hoya John, with the ball right there.
For the weight, John. All right.
Yeah, we're a young team. I think our average age is just about 18.
Oh, wow. And here comes the Shamrocks. Shot. And another good save by Owen. And it's just kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
Long stretch.
We watched the Shamrocks yesterday. They like to run. And we do too, but I think our boys need to take their time a little bit, because that was our issue yesterday. We were too much in a hurry.
Kind of slow down that game. And
well, just use the clock, run your offense, you know.
There we go, rushing in.
Nice defense. Nice defense there. Here he goes again.
Good shot. Oh, and it goes in.
Cameron Carpenter with the turnover and another transition goal.
And just like that.
Maybe UMass needs to move him to Midi.
There we go. We do have some people from America watching, so, you know, we'll throw out those hints. 14 minutes, 29 seconds.
Both unassisted. That's pretty good.
He just gets it, goes the length, and throws it over the goalie's shoulder. Eli winning the faceoff in the middle, crease violation. Now, are there a lot more that play elsewhere and then come back for this tournament, or are most of them?
Well, I mean, they've all played with the War Chiefs all season, but the War Chiefs organization in the FNLA does a really good job of
good shot.
Finding talent, you know, outside of Cattaraugus and the Seneca Nation. You know, that's how I ended up here. We're from Delaware in the United States.
Okay.
You know, I run Road Warriors Lacrosse with Mark Burnham, who's Mohawk.
Shot
Oh,
high.
there's a goal.
Just squeaks over. That's Bryce Trimmer. And a high shot. That'll tie the game at 2. 2-2 at 13 minutes, 53 seconds.
Who got that one?
I just said his name.
Goal scored by number 15,
Bryce Trimmer, yeah.
Assisted by number 17, James Johnston, and number 3, Robson Ramsey. Time, 13:53.
There you go, Shamrocks. Ball's bouncing loose. Good check. Oh. Maybe a tripping call.
Man down again.
They're able to kill the first one. They'll be hoping to do that again. That's Basil Vellier.
Definitely happier with the energy this game, but we have to control it and stay out of the box.
War Chiefs penalties, number 33,
Goal
Basil
defense, Shamrock setting up.
Bellier. 2 minutes for tripping. Time, 13:39.
Looking for that opening, not given any so far. Ball goes through. There we go. Dante David. Good hands on the ball. Oh!
That's Efren Barreto. He's a 16-year-old.
Hard shot.
Oh!
And it's in!
That's a statement from Efren.
Efrain Barreto, 16 years old, stands up the defender, knocking him down, then walking it in, and I get a shorthanded goal, 13:01. Take the lead again, 3-2. 1:22 left in their penalty, so they'll be killing a little bit longer. Now this is something I noticed Shamrock different, setting up very aggressive on the face-off. Was that something the team talked about coming in?
Yeah, we watched them yesterday. You know, they have a really good face-off guy, and they're very confident that he's going to win. So they roll the dice with having their offense set up and trying to catch us. So we made an emphasis saying, look, you know, we may not be able to win the face-off, but you got to muck it up there and make it hard so they can't just get a break.
And setting up again, a minute left in the penalty kills. Couldn't tell in the offensive zone. The shot.
Oh, crease. That was. We needed Heron. That's Heron Snow. We need some production out of him. So it's good to see him getting opportunities.
And even the crease getting that kind of pressure on a penalty kill is just. It's a boost to your team.
100%. It also puts the defense on notice, and they'll have to watch him next time.
Oh, great save.
What a save by Owen Dew. He got across the goal.
Oh,
look at that
wow.
catch.
One hand behind the back shot.
Oh,
just.
crease.
Skylar David with amazing reach behind.
Yeah, everything but the finish, but hey, it was hard. He had a defender on him.
Great play, great speed today by the War Chiefs. There goes Shamrocks, only 10 seconds left on the power play.
Oh boy, good.
5 seconds left on the shot. The ball will be given to the War Chiefs. Oh!
Come on, Owen. We got to be aware of the short ceilings here.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. I noticed yesterday it seemed to hit up there a lot. Are these shorter?
Well, it's an older building, you know, and the boys.
Good shot in front.
We play in a state-of-the-art facility at the Cattaraugus Community Center, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But like, you got to be aware of what you have.
Here we go, setting up on even strength. Trevin Thompson getting his offense. Over to Emerson.
So Emerson's going to be a senior at Cornell.
Okay. Another. I mean, I don't know the top lacrosse colleges, but I know Cornell. Good pass to the side. Good save.
Good save.
You know, Cornell has a decent sporting program, so.
Yeah, they do. They have a great Indigenous Studies program too, and they help a lot of Haudenosaunee.
Good shot.
Oh, great shot. Caught him by surprise.
No, Captain Colby Frazier just burning goalie there from a great perimeter shot.
Yeah, it almost like he looked that shot off. The goalie thought he was going to pass, and then he went far post. Yeah, Cornell has a great Indigenous Studies program that supports Haudenosaunee youth. They do a lot of tutoring and recruiting days and stuff like that. And Emerson's a product of that program.
Now we'll tie the game up. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left. Now with the season, we've talked a bit about sponsors and getting your team there. Has there been a lot of support, or is that something the War Chiefs are really hoping that with more exposure they can get more teams and just make things easier for the team so the kids can play?
Our owner, Charlie Scanlon, has done an amazing job getting sponsors, and the War Chiefs are very well supported at home. You can always use more. You know, with the travel expenses this year to Winnipeg. We had to do get some last minute sponsors, but you know, we're very well supported, and we appreciate all the sponsors back home. Hopefully, we can get more with the exposure, and now that you guys, you know, with the games being streamed, we can, you know, spread the word a little bit more.
Shamrock's coming in. Oh, good check, knocking the ball loose. Ball's free. Seneca's defense. And after a lot of bouncing,
now hopefully we can set it up here.
Getting it to his offense. And Dylan Snow over to Emerson. Now in the corner looking for that opening. They are able to run the guy in the middle, and I think that's just helping them with that offense where yesterday there wasn't a lot of penetration.
No, our off-ball guys are moving a lot better today, and so we're getting better shots. Shamrock's goalie's doing a really good job.
Big pass to Cordell Hastings, setting up the offense for the Shamrock the other way. Shot. Oh!
That's a tough one.
It just squeezes through. Not a huge opening. But Cordell Hastings, we saw him do a lot of precision shots from the perimeter yesterday, and that will give Shamrock the lead. 8 minutes, 57 seconds.
We saw that yesterday with him. Yeah, we put him on our radar last night. No, someone's got to press out on him more and be aware when he has the ball.
Time, 8:57.
He's a really accurate shooter from the outside.
3-4 is the score now, so still a very tight, exciting game. Shamrock be giving the ball in the corner.
Loose ball push, it looked like, or something.
And here we go, setting up.
It's such an advantage. It's like a three-point shooter in basketball to have someone like Hastings who can, you know, be a sniper from the outside. It makes your defense stretch.
And you see him trying to pull the defense apart. 10 seconds left on the shot. Oh, good pass across.
That was a great pass.
Save. Yeah, yesterday against the Adirondacks, that was one thing I was constantly saying is there wasn't that Seneca wasn't in position, but when there's a slight seam, the Adirondacks just blew up through that seam. There's no seams today on the defense, it looks like. And
yeah, no, we spent about 30 minutes on the board last night. Our guys weren't rolling off of the picks they were setting. They were going the wrong way and not dropping back and filling in the middle, taking away the lane. They're trying to follow the guy.
8 minutes left here. Senna. Oh, great save.
Nice save. Almost had the 5-hole. Same shot by Ephraim. Oh, no. Oh. We got lucky there. The referee helped him, came off his back, and it was like almost an assist. That would have hurt.
Yeah. Great job by Owen Dew to get into position, and now Seneca coming back, setting up on offense. Oh. Shot bounces through, saved by Jared Ferris.
I think we could still be a little more patient on offense and move that ball some more. Give our guys some time to get the cuts working.
Here we go, setting up. Mason McQuiggan. gets in, not able to get a good shot off. Good solid clamp.
Get open, everyone's running off.
Oh! Low ceiling again.
Someone's got to come back and get the ball from him. Like all our guys, we talked about that yesterday. Is can't have everybody run off the floor at the same time. You know, someone's got to stay on and clear, and then make the transition.
Hastings shot bounces back mid, and it's scooped up by John, Mr. John.
Yep.
Here we go, rush in, good shot.
Good save.
Resets.
Nice move.
Another power through.
Oh, crease.
Now, in a tournament like this, obviously you want to correct things as it is. How much of a balancing act is it to let the guys rest between games versus, and coaching them to be better prepared for the next game?
We don't physically practice. We wouldn't mind being able to have floor time to get out and walk things through, but we wouldn't go at a hard practice. But you do want to have post-game meeting and a pre-game talk, so you kind of make sure they're focused and the message that the coaches want to get through are emphasized. Especially after a loss.
Chris Wong battling in the corner. Teammate able to help him out. 10 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock. 6 minutes left in the first period. Seneca's down by 1. 2 seconds. Hard shot comes in. A reset happens, but no one back to help.
We got very fortunate. They had their guy out on the break and they caught us.
John Heave was all alone, but Owen Dew was able to get that ball and throw it back up to his teammates. Some great goaltending.
Our offense is getting a little stagnant again as far as movement. There we go.
Good rush.
That's
good flip.
better.
Oh, gets it in front. Trying to shoot. Just a little disrupted.
Brian Smith's another one of our young players. Just won a ground ball. Crease.
Trying to drive that net hard. Big long pass, Jared. Up to Bryce Trimmer. And now the Shamrocks are setting up here. Over crossbar side. Ooh, ball gets away from them. And Seneca will be able to transition here. Oh.
Come on.
Little extra.
That happened too much yesterday. A little in and out of the sticks, but looks like we got a lot of movement activity this time.
There you go, offense.
Move it. There we go. Keep it hot.
Trying to find that seam, that hole, to get either run through or pass through. 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and just going to roll it into the corner.
Yeah. Got to keep the ball moving better.
And Shamrock just
the defense wants you to hold the ball.
Lets them get into position versus.
It makes it easy for them. They don't have to move.
And Shamrock hard shot. Oh! Another hard shot from the perimeter. That is Eli Cross.
It's 2 for him.
And Seneca, their close play has been good, but Shamrocks have been able to shoot some from the perimeter, and they will go up by 2, 5-3 here. 4 minutes left in the first period.
Calgary Shamrocks goal scored by number 11, Eli Cross, assisted by number 16, Logan Sundholm, and number 5.
Looks like right now it's just a matter of the Shamrocks being more efficient on offense. Both defenses are doing well, but they're finishing their opportunities.
As it's when they can't move it in, then we're going to take a shot. And
yeah, I think for the most part you'd have to say their shots are higher quality than ours.
Ref's trying to set the ball mid-floor. Here come the War Chiefs. Oh, good pass inside. Oh, just missed. That was Emerson again.
Like a high stick on Efren Barreto. We got to keep our cool there. It's going to be a physical game, and just got to let that stuff go. No retaliation.
Yeah, high sticks, that's always a...
Seneca Ward Chiefs penalty to number 22.
That's just one that happens sometimes, and just kind of keeping that little bit extra control, composure can really make a big difference.
Yeah, and they make it a point of emphasis if they see it as a...
Oh.
Wow. You got to have that one.
Colby Frazier, it's almost the casual tossing around. You see him on their power play where there's no rush. Well, this time he saw an opening and rifled a shot in.
I mean, there's some guys who are just really accurate, you know. You want to say, like, shots from that distance, you think your goalie should have it, but then some guys are just really accurate. And I watched him again. He has a good he does a good job of looking that shot off a little bit. Like, almost, it's not quite a fake, but it's a hesitation where he turns his eyes like he's going to pass it, but then he's shooting it. Gives him that little edge.
The goalies, they have to move so quickly to the next spot and passes that's all it can take.
Yeah. Well, with the goalies being so big and the net's small, the secret is to just get that goalie to move a little bit, even lean one way or the other. And he's making the goalie think it's a casual pass, and next thing you know, the ball's coming at him.
Shamrock, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. We do get the reset, but Seneca get control. Looking to set up.
See, that was a bad pass. There's no need for that.
And here comes Evan John Moore. Able to hop on the pass is Heron Snow. He's moving up the floor. Rolls it over to teammate. Good pressure by Shamrock, not giving the...
We're not even in our setup, and it's already 15 seconds.
Brian Smith, setting up.
Chris Wong with the behind-the-back attempt. Better movement in the middle.
Hard shot.
Got to get those second shot opportunities. Oh, that's a push. Thank you.
Give it to them.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's my son. Getting pushed.
There we go. Perimeter work here, looking for that opening. Pass goes through, bounces high, and Shamrock will grab it and bring it down the floor.
At least we got a second chance opportunity there. We didn't get any of those yesterday.
Now Connor Pup, bring it in, takes the shot, passes center.
Good save. Move it, Ogayo. There we go. Take your time.
Colin Kennedy.
He's another Delaware product.
Do you scout some of these guys from where you are and recommend it, or
yes,
just,
yeah.
Okay.
So like I'm based down in Delaware, and got lucky. I could see the frustration with both coaches there. One, it could have easily been a penalty. The other one, if they didn't call a penalty, then it should have been nothing.
1-1, trying to give something but not everything.
Yeah, they made the middle of the road call there. Probably the right call to do, though.
Logan Sundholm fires a shot and it bounces back. 5 seconds left on the shot. The lob for Jared Ferris.
Okay. We have 40 seconds left. It'd be nice to close the gap a little bit.
Looking to kill some time to not give a lot of before making their effort, or maybe. That's an opening, holds up. Ooh, ball's bobbled again. It is picked up. Hard shot. Ooh, just outside.
Just missed the corner there. We had a good look at it.
Shot clock getting low. Just going to roll it in. 10 seconds left for Shamrock.
We're going to set up a play for the last 10.
Yeah, as we can see, kind of in that offense zone, it seems like the big difference is when the Shamrocks aren't able to get in on the War Chiefs. They'll shoot and either get a rebound or just snipe it, as you've seen. The War Chiefs, they haven't taken a lot of shots from the perimeter. Is that something that they don't normally do, or is that something that coaches are going to say, hey, you know to do this, let's take some perimeter shots to stretch things out?
No, I mean, I think the Shamrocks, it's a credit to the Shamrocks defense. They're switching off of picks better. When they do switch off of the pick, they're pressing out on their guy. I think we had such a point. We got sliced up so much yesterday through the middle. Maybe our defense isn't as aggressive to press out when they should. But I have to give all the credit. I mean, we shoot outside just like anybody else. We have good shooters. But I think the Shamrocks defense is contesting every one of our outside shots, and they're getting a lot of uncontested outside shots. So it's a big difference. I mean, all three of their outside goals were pretty much uncontested.
Cordell Hastings setting.
Oh, we got lucky there. Got a push.
And far shot.
Oh,
great defensive play.
That was going in. That would have been a hat trick.
Dylan Ferrier being goaltended there because Cameron Carpenter's shot was on net.
Wow. He just got a stick on that.
Yeah,
could have been a momentum changer.
All right, so 6-3 Shamrocks over the War Chiefs here. Kevin Larson joined with Brian Wong of the War Chiefs. We'll be back second period after a short commercial break.
The 4 Points by Sheraton, Winnipeg South. Conveniently located on South Pembina Highway near the Trans-Canada Bypass and 1 hour from the U.S. border crossing. Offering a saltwater pool, hot tub, 24-hour fitness center, restaurant, and lounge.
If you take the first mortgage you're offered, a high interest rate could take your travel budget and send it packing. Before you choose a mortgage, take a second look. Get serious about your mortgage. Contact Case Financial Group today. If you take the biggest mortgage you can get, you might find your budget can't support other important costs, like buying furniture. Don't let your mortgage weigh you down. Get serious about your mortgage. Contact Case Financial Group today.
Hi, I'm Nettie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with NPI. We'll help you out. From Metal Master.
And we're back, period 2. Score is 6 for the Calgary Shamrocks, 3 for the Seneca War Chiefs. Kevin Larson here with Brian Long, acting GM of the Seneca War Chiefs.
Yeah, speaking of that acting GM, I got to get a shout out to our actual GM, Adrian Stevens, who's recovering from foot surgery. It's the only reason why he's out here, so he asked me to fill in for him. But he does an amazing job with the fundraising and the organization on a day-to-day basis that is the Seneca War Chiefs. It's a very demanding job, as I'm finding out, just being for one little tournament.
Yeah, I can imagine just the logistics of getting, we heard some yesterday, here come the War Chiefs, but not only the players, but make sure all their gear, but also all the training gear, everything like that to get it, you know, all the way from from where you guys are.
Yeah, in Buffalo,
based.
Cattaraugus.
Yeah. I was going to say Seneca.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we have a great owner who basically provided a truck and a driver and a trailer and was able to send all the boys' gear up by vehicle, so they didn't have to check it on the airfare and potentially have it get lost.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have Adrian, who does all the logistics and the coordination, setting up the hotels and stuff like that, and then giving me the guidance to set up the meal plan for the boys at the hotel. Like, everything's, the more organized you are, the more they can focus on the game.
Yeah, it's funny. The Six Nation Rebels talking about getting a bus to bring their gear. And at first I thought, well, that's kind of silly, but I've actually, we did a tournament, and one of the players was sitting behind us because all of their hockey equipment went on the same belt. One bag ended up in Vancouver, and they were from Ontario. It was a direct flight from Ontario to Winnipeg, and so. Yeah,
now with the baggage fees, by the time you add it up, it's
getting the bus or the truck.
It's probably just the same cost to drive it, and you have control over your own stuff.
Yeah. So if anyone was wondering, we've heard crazy stories, and that's interesting that multiple teams are now putting that, and it's a smart idea. So if you're a team worried about your baggage, there you go. You can thank the War Chiefs and Six Nations for letting us know on air how to one less stress. Again, a big tournament like this, even equipment stress can be huge.
That's not a good way to start a turnover on the first possession.
Corrals it in the center here.
We got it back. That's a good sign, though.
Working the perimeter. Trying to find that hole in.
Got to move the ball. There we go. That's a good look. That's a good shot. Unlucky.
There we go.
I like that better, though.
Ball picked up, rushing, and we'll back off. Robson Ramsey.
So the second period is always scary, especially when you play a team that can transition, because you have the long change.
Great.
If you know what that means.
Pick up by Skylar David.
Good defense. Great defense.
Yeah, we had goalie Carter Williams talk about in the second period of a game he was with us yesterday, where the offense is just right there on the end. So.
Yeah, and more importantly, the defense isn't.
Good shot, good save.
I think Owens figured out the passing height. Come on. Set it up, boys. That's a good look right there. You got to finish.
And he does.
That's Brian Smith. He's another one of our young players. Just get.
Assisted by number 11, Cameron Carpenter, and number 13, Chris Wong. 33. That's Smith from Carpenter and Wong.
There you go, Shamrocks.
I think Chris Wong, he's the youngest player on the team.
Colby Frazier. And set it up, gets it back. Hard shot, outside.
See, now that was a little more contested for Colby, so he wasn't as accurate.
Yeah.
We just had a guy in his general vicinity.
Oh!
That's a great goal.
shot clock running down. Connor Pup able to power through a defender and get the shot off. And the Shamrock answer here in the second period, bringing the score to 7-4 Shamrocks over the War Chiefs.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We did a good job on defense and then just kind of fell asleep for the last 5 seconds of the shot clock.
Number 9, Connor Pup, assisted by number 12, Cordell Hastings. Time 18:02.
Doing a better job on faceoffs for sure. At least not letting them transition out of them.
A little confusion for the War Chiefs there on their face-off. Only had 4 out, and then 2 people hopped off, but they've sorted it out now. They will walk it down.
That's a more disciplined clear right there.
Darren Mohawk.
That should have been a call on the ref. He pushed number 13 without the ball just coming across.
5 seconds left on the shot. Looking for that opening.
Try to find Wong.
Shamrock is letting the clock run out to get the ball up here. And here they go. Oh, crossbar. Oh, able to get that transition off the shot clock run out. And the goalie's best friend helped out Owen Dew.
We're going to need some of that to get back in the game.
Oh, great steal.
That was a great outlet there.
Here we
Again,
go.
Cameron.
Good pass across, shot.
Oh, unlucky. Got to hit the cage there, but he's trying to go back post on the ground.
Oh no. Cordell Hastings.
What a great shot.
Just again taking advantage of that transition. Cordell Hastings is by himself in front of the net. And
yeah, there's that long change, and that's why it's so important when you come down on transition and take a shot, you got to hit the cage, because if not, your guys are caught deep.
We'll
have a goalie change here. Owen Dew.
Assisted by number 22, Eric Lamar. Time is 16:24.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you got to make a change somewhere, and sometimes the goalie takes the heat.
Yeah.
I don't think anything was Owen's issue, but like the coach, sometimes you got to change things up just to change it.
Yeah, it's almost I won't say shame the team, but to provide that spark, you do
Yes.
the goalie change. That hey, this is on you, but that we had to change, and it works.
Yeah, and that's you saw Preston, or you saw our coach. transition.
I'm just like, man, I actually feel more. Oh, we're in. Test, test. Okay, we are back. We're sorry about that. Our power cord got kicked out, and which controls our soundboard. Everything else is battery powered.
They missed all that brilliance we were saying for the whole period.
Hopefully it wasn't all too long. So obviously you haven't been hearing the score. It is 12 for the Shamrocks, 4 for the War Chiefs. 5 minutes left in the second period. We just got back to even strength. I think that's all there is to catch you up on now. We do apologize.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go over all our solutions for the problems of the world that we covered in this little bit of time.
Too busy talking to be noticing the green bar flickering on Glenn's pad there. Seneca looking
I have to
good.
give a shout out to my wife and Shauna Stevens, the GM's daughter, for texting me and saying we didn't have sound.
Really good shot, good save. Here we go, Cordell Hastings, always dangerous.
Always
gets past the defender. Ooh,
that would have been an amazing goal.
It's that speed, a defender didn't have a chance to catch up. Here comes Seneca. 4 minutes left here in the second period. Passing perimeter, shot goes, reset. Shamrock, ooh. That'll be a holding call, I imagine, against the War Chiefs. It's coming a little heavy over the top. Oh! Casual bouncing. Yeah, just unfortunate, just a little heavy.
Right at the end of one, we pick up another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the one thing we can go back to, since there wasn't sound, you were talking about the sponsors for the War Chiefs, and we were saying, that Charlie Scanlon, our owner, and Adrian Stevens, our GM, they really support the team well, and the community really supports the team well. You can see the sponsors' names on the back of our jerseys. They do a great job of fundraising, and we couldn't do it without them. Hopefully we can just continue to grow that, because it's a great opportunity for the boys to, get experiences in life, not just in lacrosse.
Here comes War Chiefs. Not able to get the transition pass up the floor.
I think we were also talking about how all the teams transported their bags separately to make sure they all got here on time. We were very fortunate again that our owner provided a driver and a truck and a trailer to get all our stuff out.
Cameron Carpenter, breakaway
shot.
That
would have been amazing.
Talking you and the Six Nation Rebels with the good idea, even if you're going to fly, send your gear on a bus.
Yes.
As I made mention, Glenn and I doing a game where a straight flight from Toronto to Winnipeg, one hockey bag out of 20 ended up in Vancouver somehow. Shot gets blocked by the defense. 45 seconds left on this power play. And I would never have thought, hey, get the bus anyway. The team still gets the flight, gets a lot more rest then. So if you are doing your own team and you're traveling by plane.
Got to move the ball, Hoya.
Ooh. And here comes the Shamrocks. 20 seconds left on the power play.
1-on-1.
Missed pass. Helps out the War Chiefs defense there. And a high floating pass. A little bit of extra pressure. Can't do their easy passes anymore. Oh, there we go. Less than 10 seconds left on the shot. And Shamrock's not able to. Oh, rush shot. Jack Moura. We're just trying to say that the Shamrocks passing wasn't as crisp as it's been on other power plays, but Jack just drives the net and is able to get the short side goal.
We were talking about the balanced scoring for the Shamrocks too. That's their 8th goal scorer, and I think their 10th point getter overall.
That's a hard thing to defense again.
Number 18, Jack Mira, assisted by number 21, John Kell, and number 7, James Johnson.
Yeah. And that's just, it's hard to defend as a team. You can't just, okay, we got to defend this one line or these two players. It's, well, you just got to be always on. And we've seen some fatigue at times, especially with these penalty killings and the War Chiefs.
Yeah, being on a man down for the whole period already when it's the second period with the long changes, you're just really asking for trouble, and we're paying the price for that.
And there's going to be a delayed penalty.
Oh, good shot by Ephraim Barreto.
And so now the War Chiefs will get a power play. A minute 16 left in the second period, down 13-4. This could be a big momentum grab. Going to be a high stick call on Isaac Wenekers.
Going back to the point you touched on about traveling so far and making the trip, and not every champion comes to the Founders, and without the help of our sponsors, we wouldn't have gotten here this year. But we think, even though we're a young team and obviously we're showing some struggles, it's going to be valuable experience going forward for these boys for the next one.
And that is that's the thing. That's why here at Amateur Sports TV, we always talk sponsors. Oh, good shot. Resets the clock. And it's because sponsors let teams do things like this, because the costs are high to bring in, 30, 40 people, gear, equipment. Good shot. Reset. And the Shamrocks, we have 37 seconds left in the second period. There's a big rush, a lot of white, not a lot of green. Good save by Gage. Yeah. Just
again, Gage just turned 17.
Ooh, that's a lot of years.
Yes. Especially when you're going up against 19, 20, 21-year-olds.
There you go, working the outside. Yeah, when you're a high school student or just finishing high school and you're playing against some guys who are later stages of college. That's a huge thing. Good shot, resets the clock. But that does end the second period. So an unfortunate second period, 13-4. I think the score was 6-3 going into it.
Yeah, and we got it to 6-4, and then wheels came off.
Yeah, but again, in lacrosse, we can see a lot of scoring. So, Seneca, again, they look maybe a little flat foot, whether it's because Shamrocks, they're fast and they're physical, but we'll see what they have coming in the third period. Kevin Larson, Brian Wong with me here. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Hi, I'm Eddie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with NPI. We'll help you out. From Metal Master Auto Body. We'll straighten it out.
The 4 Points by Sheraton, Winnipeg South. Conveniently located on South Pembina Highway near the Trans-Canada Bypass and 1 hour from the U.S. border crossing. Offering a saltwater pool, hot tub, 24-hour fitness center, restaurant, and lounge.
And we are back. Kevin Larson here with Brian Wong. 13-4 is the score. We're about to start the third period.
We got green lights moving over here, so everyone can hear us.
There you go. Yeah, hopefully our power cord runs down to the scoreboard guys and kind of underneath their feet. So yeah, they just got to dance around a little less. Of course, when you're standing all day, you kind of do shift and slide, and at least I got to sit all day. I wouldn't want to. Glenn was complaining, our camera guy here, he had to stand all day yesterday. It gets to be long days, but I can imagine as a team too, you're here and I mean, you play your game, and then today you guys have 2 games.
Yep.
So kind of a busy day, but when you have one game, it's just like, hey, how do we keep the guys kind of in focus? But is there a kind of a special thing you recommend? You guys do team building things? We talked about the coaching, but other team building?
So it was really important to us. We scheduled, worked out a really good deal with the Canada Inns at the Polo Center over there, and their staff was amazing in helping us get meal plans.
Okay.
And so pretty much everything's centered around the meals. The boys aren't going to miss food, so we always have them together, and then we get a room, and after they eat, we can kind of talk to them and things like that. So that's going to be really needed after this game, especially getting ready for the second game.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have to do a good job of keeping their heads up, and hopefully we can get some confidence in this third period.
Kind of get that, we've talked about carrying momentum, and of course 9 goals. You know, if you're kind of newer to lacrosse, it might sound a lot, but as we've seen yesterday, they can go up quick, so you get a good streak going. But if nothing else, you want to start building that confidence through the tournament. You go down 0 games, 2 losses, or 0 wins, 2 losses is a hard mountain to come back. So build confidence here, and hey, if you make a run for it, you can even come back in a game like this. The Shamrocks, though, Calgary Shamrocks have been just all over the floor. They've been very physical, very fast. They are killing a penalty at 40 seconds left. Did we get it? Pass across, good save.
We got to get that ball. See, we hesitated. They went through it, and we hesitated.
Here comes another rush, good shot, and that is 23, Dylan Ferrier.
That's their 9th scorer, but
again, that is just so hard to defend. Some extra sounds here on the table. I just muted for myself. And here we go, getting the face-off. That's good pass in front, powering, looking for his teammate. He's going to bring it outside. Cross, great save.
that was better from the War Chiefs, but the goalie read it all the way. Needed a little fake there.
And here we go. We are back to even strength lacrosse. Shamrock setting it up. Seneca defense. The shot clocks weren't in sync there. The one we were facing had 10 seconds left, but the far one buzzed. Put a reset there. Shamrock working the ball around, getting those shots to reset the clock. Ooh, Cordell Hastings gets to the middle of the shot. Good save. Bryce Trimmer getting that pass from Cordell. Shot blocked by the defenders.
Oh, unlucky there.
He's rolled through everyone. Here we go, another rush in. Cordell, dangerous shot. Oh, good save. Always kind of hold your breath when he shoots because he seems to be able to find the smallest holes in the goalie. And here come the War Chiefs. Working the far side, looking for that opening, any gap. Ball shot goes through. Oh, and just bounces.
Shamrocks are contesting every shot.
Oh.
That was a lack of hustle on our part, but our goalie saved us.
And able to fling it down right as the shot clock changes or buzzes.
Our coaches are really going to be looking to see who keeps playing in this game right now. Keeps putting 100% effort in.
Have to shake up the bench. Some people either tired or effort, but
well, you got to keep playing for the right reasons. You got to honor the game. You know, you can't dishonor your team or your jersey.
Good hard shot. Good save.
Good shot by Shenandoah and hustling for the loose ball there. That's good.
Get the reset, and here they come again.
Oh, there we go. That was a great shot. But that all came from effort.
Yeah, they're running around and moving, and
Heron Snow's not going to get an assist for that, but his work on the wall there was a great example for the rest of these boys.
Getting a goal back here in the third period, and the score is now 14-5. 17 minutes left, still a lot of time.
Seneca War Chiefs goal scored by number 42.
Excuse me.
Cody Baylor.
Oh, Shamrock loses the ball. War Chiefs able to grab it.
Emerson Shenandoah.
Oh, Hoya.
And number 30.
Drives it to the net.
Darren Mohawk.
Ball is loose.
17 minutes.
And ball picked up. John Geed running. And he will take it to the outside and let his offense set up.
Oh, can't get beat around the corner like that. Oh, that was unnecessary. Now he's going to go.
The ref just.
We were a little fortunate there, I think, but.
I mean, when your goalie gets run into or
yes,
hit, your temper.
You got to do what you got to do, but sometimes I think the referees did a good job there.
Mm-hmm. And here come the War Chiefs. Trying to work the ball around. Oh. Save anyway. Shamrock jogging it down. Mason McQuiggan. Oh, he's able to power through. He gets the shot. Good save.
We're getting beat too much on that that outside to inside cut. The guys got to move their feet better.
Here comes offense for War Chiefs. Ooh.
Oh, refs missed that shot to the head.
Kind of turned around, ran in, but his stick was high and took out the Seneca player.
Needs to be two hands there.
Oh, good move by Brian Smith. Pick help. Shot. Oh, just wide. Oh, shot clock buzzes. And Shamrock is able to transition so quickly and plays like that. Oh, good centering pass.
Good coverage by Gage. You see how they're cutting all the time from post to post. Penalty on our guy for excessive.
Oh. Yeah. Caden Porter obviously not realizing the penalty was coming. Thought he had a huge shot there.
We got to get ourselves under control. Again, it's the retaliation.
Yeah, and as we talked about, every sport, everyone who's played hockey, basketball, football, all of them know the ref starts looking when the commotion starts, and he's zoomed right in on you when you retaliate.
Center Board Chiefs penalty to number 30, Darren Mohawk. 2 minutes for
the dangerous Shamrock power play. Ooh. Little flop pass. Cut some seconds off the shot clock and penalty. Hard shot.
See, that's better contested. Got a little piece.
Oh.
Again, a retaliation. Frustration coming out.
minute 30 left in the power play, 14:30 left in the third period. And passes aren't as clean by the Shamrocks now. And so a little less of a gap between defender and great pass, good front shot. Great save. Cody streaming for the net, and
goalie held his ground and didn't give up that back shoulder.
Played big.
Another ground ball fight.
Still rolling around. Killing time on the.
We're just not winning enough of those battles.
Breaking free. Luckily, all the Shamrock players were down in their own end, so couldn't make a huge transition. Both teams able to change to the unit. Passing around, 10 seconds left on the shot. Shot is blocked, goes wide. Letting the shot. And some more. Ooh.
We're not getting any of our guys are getting a little frustrated, but it's been an even called game. I mean, I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot, the other team would be saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's one of those times of frustration. When does the refs go, oh, we didn't really have to get involved too much, and now, well, we have to. We saw War Chiefs not liking, thinking they got a good steal there. Refs saying the play hadn't started yet.
Yeah, that was tough. Because all game it's been quick restarts, and now just out of one there wasn't a quick restart.
Yeah, the cross is just that's what we've seen pretty much the whole tournament has been just super quick. 5 seconds left on the shot here for the Shamrock. They lose the ball. Here ball knocked away and roll down the lane. Oh.
I'm not sure what that call was.
Well, if you're not sure, then I don't feel as bad.
I was looking down the other end, but I think
this was a hand signal.
It was a turnover.
And War Chiefs getting the ball. They'll take it. 12 minutes left here in the third period. Not a lot of goals this third period. Shot from the outside. Oh. Goalie wasn't sure where it went, but he was able to knock it to the side. War Chiefs needing to move Shamrock defenders around.
We're doing a better job here.
The far players aren't as stationary, and I think that obviously gets the defenders.
Oh, good save. Oh, that was off the. That's not. We didn't get that help. Now. Oh, great save by Gage.
Slow
that was off the goalie though. That should have been our ball, I thought.
They heard a lot of yelling and a slow transition, but luckily that Gage was there. Here comes Brian. Centering pass. Ooh.
Good save. Good defense. Good recovery by the Shamrocks. Nice one-handed catch. Oh, he shoved him aside. Oh, better defense by us.
Mason McQuiggan. It's fun to see when the ball carrier. Of course, we saw that earlier from Ephraim, from the War Chiefs back in the first period. And the ball carrier is able to knock the defender down. 5 seconds left on the shot. Ooh. Reset. Oh no, they get the ball back. Rebound. War Chiefs able to make the save. Good play by Gage Stevens, making a couple saves back to back. Here come the setup.
Good luck. Oh, unfortunate. Good defense again by the Shamrocks. They're challenging every pass. We have to move it a little quicker.
10 seconds left on the shot.
Got to get it off, Heron. Got to get it off, Ethan. Again, contested by the Shamrocks, so we couldn't get it on Cage. And they got that guy flying in. How many times have we seen that shot?
Yeah. They're just so good on that transition, getting a guy free or with minimal defense at least. Working it around. Nice long pass. Hard shot. Good save by Gage. Resets the shot. Here we go. Directing pass. Shot. Oh. Brian Smith trying for the one-timer, not quite able to get a pass, but a good play set up by him and Cameron Carpenter. They seem to play well together. Maybe.
My son's got it.
Here we go, trying to work it in once again.
Ooh. Contested.
The shot goes up into the sky. The reset will give it to the Shamrocks. 9 minutes left here in the third period. Ooh, a little flip pass. And the War Chiefs are able to get it. Here we go. Dante David. Now switching off. Come the offense. Looking again for that gap.
That's what happens when you hold the ball.
Ooh, ball squirts free. And breakaway. John Gieb, once again, defender coming from the bench, is able to get in front of him. Heavy board work there. Desperate to get the ball back.
We needed that kind of energy in the first and in the second period. Move it. There you go.
And War Chiefs offense now ready.
Another turnover.
Good steal. Here's the rush. Robson Ramsey going to work outside. They're not being given it to anymore. Seneca getting a lot more physical. And the passing becoming a little bit more erratic with this increased physicality. 5 seconds left on the shot. And here we go.
Good outlet. Set it up, guys.
Brian Smith able to corral it. Shot chance at the net. Makes the run. We're just going to wait for his offense to come and set things up here. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third period. Short little flick pass over. And here comes Odessian Mulholland. Rush, shot. Oh! Hits the side and just kind of rolls underneath the arm of the goalie. And that'll bring the score. But there hasn't been a goal in a while. It's been a very low-scoring, high-intensity third period. So that could be a huge momentum basher for the Shamrocks. 15-5 now with a couple seconds under 7 minutes left in the third period. Winning the face-off.
Yeah, I'm happy with. I'm proud of the effort for some of the guys coming out this period. They're definitely not giving up. But you can tell he's also shortened the bench a little bit.
The increased physicality does seem to be helping a bit. Maybe that's why.
I wouldn't even call it physicality. It just looks like it's physical because some guys are actually out pressing out.
Kale Lundell.
You're in arm's length of them to make contact. But now we're running around. They got us running around all over the place.
Yeah, definitely. Physicality and the fact that the gap is now 3 inches instead of 3 feet, and you're able to do a lot more. You're able to push them outside, and they're not making those passes they were making the first period and a half.
Yeah, I think our offense at this point has to give our defense a chance to. You got 6 minutes left. You're down by 11 goals. Let's just try to run our offense and get some momentum here. But
that was Kale Lundell.
Not.
Got the goal there.
Oh, that was a late call. I don't know what that call was. kind of
cross check on a
that's a tough one.
So
He didn't call it when it happened, and he was letting him play, and then when we won the ball, he called it.
That's unfortunate.
But you got to take some time to process things.
I couldn't imagine being a ref with how fast it is. It's just even being up here.
Yeah.
I know Glenn, the cameraman, he's sometimes wondering where the ball is because 3 people have flung it and you haven't seen it. It's just almost instant. And here's the Shamrocks getting it. Ooh.
So you got to get sticks in the way, just like that.
Shot misses the
Oh,
net.
lucky bounce for Shamrocks. But see, a good push by Hagayo John there to take that shot, to mess up that shot. That was a good defense there.
Shamrocks does get the reset. Passing it around. There you go, 10 seconds left on the shot. Low, reset. Gage is able to grab a hold. There you go.
10 seconds.
Five minutes left in the third period, a minute left on the Shamrock power play. Again, there's methodical passing around, looking for that opening. 10 seconds left on the shot.
We've shown flashes on both ends. We just can't put it together for a consistent length of time, and I would think that's probably a sign of a younger team.
Oh, good rush at the net. Not working it outside.
We're holding the ball too long. And now he's got nothing to do.
10 seconds left on the shot. 5.
He's killing the penalty there.
Yeah. 7 seconds left on the penalty.
He killed some penalty, but again.
Also a credit to Shamrock when the War Chiefs have really kind of fired at them hardcore for standing solid and not letting holes break in their defense. And
yeah, I mean, every time we've shown a little spark, they were quick to put it right out.
Even strength now, 4 minutes left in the game. Shot goes wide. Second shot. Reset.
That ball's like a hot potato.
You give it to the War Chiefs there.
Shamrocks are just, look how far out. I mean, it's like the first minute of the game. They're still pressing out just as far.
Looking for that hole in and
challenging, making that pass hard on forcing a bad pass, and now they get almost had a breakaway.
Good job by Gage to snag that and reset it for his team. 3 minutes left here in the third period. Just trying to run and pass for that. Oh, good pass in front, shot. Great save by Jared Ferris.
Good ground ball by Brian Smith. Lost his shoe, though. Or lost his glove, it looks like.
Again, just taking time.
Yeah, they're going to use the clock, which is smart, and draw us out and see. See now?
Ooh.
Call a shot to the head, ref. Caught the stick on the follow through.
That's a hard thing. Go to block the shot and get a little close. And
he took the stick right to the head, but
Sticks in this sport come up, down, so
Yes.
that's hopefully
Looks like he's okay.
Definitely a ringer, though. We'll take this brief stoppage. We'll again thank Left Key Auto Sales. If you're looking for a car, it's worth the trip to Steinbach. I've dealt with them myself, and it's pressure-free compared to other car dealers I've dealt. Go there, even if you're just looking. Let them know thank you for being able to watch lacrosse this weekend and all the help they do with amateur sports. We can't put it on without you. Of course, exposure. We haven't talked a bit too much about the program, but exposure to the program. How not only can it help your team, but it can help your league as a whole, as other teams kind of in the league, and then as they get better, they push your team to be better, and it's a great thing when the league as a whole just kind of improves, and exposure can just really do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you come here and you hope that the other teams in your league kind of get a little envious, and they try to fight harder to get here next year, and then they push you, and that's how you get better.
2 minutes left in the third period. 10 seconds on the shot. Shot misses, so that'll buzz. Here come the War Chiefs looking to set things up. Here we go. 1 minute, 25 seconds left.
That's a better pick and roll system there, but again, the Shamrocks they just stay on you and they follow their guy. Oh, that was a nice pass and a good shot off with a great save. Aaron Snow with the nice pass to Chris Wong, but
you go
little toe
looking
drag.
in.
Oh, he drew the penalty. That's
there we go. Goalie's out. Go
nice
6 and 5 for a bit.
Defense.
Get a high stick call.
I guess if I could see a positive, I can see some of our younger guys, the pace of their play and speeding up as the game's gone on.
And we've gotten some of those flashes here and those hard drives, and if you can pick them out and say, okay, now do this consistently, and it gives them something to strive towards, that, okay, I can do it. I just got to do it more often.
So we got a timeout here, but
2 minutes for high stick.
54 seconds left.
54 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I see the young guys catching up to the speed of play, and for the most part, the effort for most of the players. They're responding to the coaches. I'm sure that's what they're saying on the sidelines, just saying, hey, we want to see the effort all the way to the end. One of the things our coaches really preach, and coming up here and playing up in the nations, you learn how much the game means, and they really impress upon the boys that you got to respect the game and play it to the end. And any chance you get to play, you got to make the most of it. Our coach Randy Chrysler was telling a couple of guys, saying he would give anything to be able to come back and play like this again. So value every minute. Yeah,
that's so true, and it's great that the opportunity is there. And I mean, juniors, a lot of people, that's their last league. And it's a lot of time, even when you go kind of it's almost the last fun league for some too, because then the pressure just increases so much. So it's like if you could just relax, have fun, and you play your game better, I would imagine. And
and that's a big part of it. You got to always have fun, no matter what the pressure is. If you're not having fun, you're not gonna do well.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a good finish it off here with a good man up.
Power play goal to end the game.
Oh, caught pipe by Emerson Shenandoah.
Oh, good rush in.
Came back and a good save.
Oh.
But
great huck by the goalie.
Yep.
Getting it to Logan Sundholm. Logan just looking to kill some time here.
Again with that. I have to learn what that call is.
10 seconds left, so one last goal.
Gotta go.
Far side, hard shot.
Good save.
Good save.
And that'll do it. Well, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Brian, it's great to hear about the program, what's happening, the FNLA. It's just been just kind of awesome. It's hard not to notice the War Chiefs with a bright jersey color.
Yeah, we love the colors. We always love purple up there.
Yeah.
But real quick, I want to make sure I name all of our staff over there. That's been great. We have Preston Lay, who was our head coach all year, and then we brought Randy Chrysler in for the bench. We have a great trainer from Onondaga, Sonny Shenandoah, and then we also have, I guess, what I call our stick tuner, Richie. He's full of color and history, and keeps the boys' minds in the right place. And I want to thank the War Chiefs for giving me the opportunity to come up here and experience this. Again, our owner, Charlie Scanlon, and the general manager, Adrian Stevens, they do such a great job. So, again, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. And we will be back with Player of the Games and interview with winning goalie Jared Ferris. Player game for the War Chiefs is Cody Bielek. Eli Cross for the Shamrocks. And I'll grab Jared Fair as soon as they're done with pictures here. Kevin Larson here with winning goalie Jared Ferris. I was just confirming. I didn't see another goalie, and there is a backup, but this whole tournament's on you, unless you get hurt. How does that make you feel?
It feels really good for me. It gives me the confidence that the team trusts me and stuff like that. And I know that the backup goalie, he's gotten a lot better, and we trust him a lot. But it really helps that I have the whole team on my back and stuff like that.
So this game, you did a good game, only 5 goals, saw a great shot. But one thing is you're really major in the transitioning thing. How many assists do you think you have this year?
I looked it up. I think before playoffs I had around 17 assists. So, yeah.
Okay, more than any other goalie?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Your team obviously dominated yesterday, very strong showing today. What's it like for you here, just being on a national tournament and doing so well?
Well, I think we belong here, and that we came to prove ourselves. Like last year, didn't end up so well, so we know we wanted redemption from last year, and we had to take it this year.
All right, well, Jared, thank you for talking with us, and we'll obviously be seeing you more and more. So thank you, and have good luck rest of the tournament. Stay tuned for the next game here at 1:15, I believe it is. Yes. We'll be right back here, Game 6 out of 24 games. We'll have them all here, Founders Cup, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm Kevin Larson with Amateur Sports TV.